Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be introducing this Anim-ize project. Special shout out to Miss King who came up with this for her freshman class and allowed us to use it. So for this project, our goal is to create an animized version of either a staff member at UAG or a friend from UAG. Now with this, I want you to keep in mind, if you read manga, you watch anime, you'll know that there are certain things that are kept consistent. Even though artists might have their own style, there are some things that no matter what in anime and manga, characters display. One, usually their faces have oversized eyes, right? An almond-shaped face. The face stands out from the rest of the body. And that's because you want your character to be recognizable to your audience, right? Another thing that's often done is that their hair is a big part of their character. Either it's really large, it's abnormally shaped, or even abnormally colored, so that they stand out from other characters that may look similar to them. Their clothing identifies them. Maybe they always wear a leather jacket, or maybe they always have a certain type of sneaker, right? Their accessories and their clothing represents a lot of who they are in the character. If you actually watch them, if they're in motion in an animation, you'll see that their emotions are exaggerated often. If they're crying, it's like puddles of water down their face. If they're in love, it's hearts literally like floating around their heads. Right? And oftentimes they have a key prop or feature that makes them in the show. Whether that's a certain thing they always have in their hand, like a wand, maybe that's a certain feature on their face. They have very big purple eyes or something like that. You'll notice that their props, they always hold a handbag. They're consistent and they become tied to the character's identifiable features. Now, there's also something called chibis, right? They're like cute versions of characters. They're usually, their head is huge and their bodies are super small. And just like you saw before, the Sailor Moon that was just animated, her proportions were fairly normal. But in this one, the chibi version of her, she has a very large head, a very small body. And that's done intentionally. It's supposed to be exaggerated and cute. If you ever collect those pop toys, you'll see that that's exactly their style choice. Their heads are really large, their bodies are really small, and same thing here, right? Sailor Moon's identifiable features are the little buns, right, with the little lights in them. Meatball Head, if you watch the show, right? Belle, her yellow dress is her signifier, and in Tiger Woods, it's the golf club and the golf ball. Now for your project, the day one is a lot about planning, right? We always plan first before we execute. First things first, you have to decide, do you want a traditional manga animated style, or do you want to do more like a chibi style drawing? You have the choice. Second thing you want to choose is, who are you going to animize? Either a staff member or a friend from UAG. Now, with this project, you are not limited in how you create your character. If you'd like to create it traditionally, digitally, through an app, you have a lot of options here. You also have the ability to do this in color, in black and white, or just add some shading. Now, after you watch this little clip, I'd like you to go to Google Classroom. You'll see that we shared this document with you that has quite a few questions. This is how we kind of know what to expect for the next part of this assignment. One, find some reference images similar to the style you want to go. Do you want to go anime or chibi, and what style? Because you know, manga and anime has very different styles depending on the artist. So you can insert those 3 examples here. Next, let us know who you're choosing to do this project on. The next question asks you to kind of think about and plan what kind of key features are going to make your character stand out and be recognizable to other people. For example, a senior last year, he made chibi versions of me and Miss Gaetanea. He tried to find things that we're known for, right? I'm known for my coffee. I have a giant coffee cup. I'm known for my love of my dog Adobe. I have a dog there, right? Gaetanea, her lab coat, her AP with the 5 there, right? Her shorter hair, all of those things are props or features that he included. So what are you going to include in your character that's going to make them recognizable? Now let us know what kind of medium you plan on using. Be specific. If you want to use Procreate or Illustrator, if you have it, or Photoshop, great. But if you want to use Maya maybe, or even traditional colored pencils or traditional pencil, get creative with this and let us know what you plan on doing. Lastly, we'd like you to spend a little bit of time working on this now. We're asking for about 15 minutes of work. Please, at least 15 minutes. We'd like you to start sketching. You are going to insert a picture of your progress for today. Now, with this progress picture, we're asking for at least one recognizable feature for your character. So if that's their hair, great. If that's their style of hoodie, great. Now, let's say you want to go the Chibi route, but you're not really comfortable sketching as much and you want some sort of template. We provided a little template here just to help you out. If you're able to print, you can print this and kind of create your character on it. If you're not able to print, you can still use this as a reference for digital work or just to look at it to get your proportions right. So good luck. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.